Big thanks to Cardmarket for sponsoring today's video. Alright, hello everyone and welcome to a brand new video. In today's video, we are going to be trying out post-ban Nami. Obviously, the Nami leader got banned. So very rough, right? But there is a new promo Nami that says the exact same thing as regular Nami, but with the condition that you can only use East Blue cards in your deck. So today we've built a East Blue Nami deck to see if we can still compete with some of these other decks in the meta. It's going to be rough. It's going to be very rough. But the deck is completely different. So there is a chance that you just play it entirely different and therefore are able to keep up in a different sense, right, than the normal Nami deck. Completely different deck. Still has some good cards. Do not worry. We're going to see just if it can perform at all. So let's jump straight into the deck list. So this here is the deck list I've cooked up here. It is only East Blue cards. We obviously don't have the promo Nami on the sim yet, so we're going to use the regular Nami. That's fine. It's literally the same card as long as I build it with all East Blue, right? Kaya, automatic include, obviously the best card in the deck. Api is just a 2k that also can do things, right? It searches for East Blue, which now means it searches for the entire deck. Nami here, not that many targets. It has a solid 18 targets in the deck. Should be enough to hit this consistently. So really good. Obviously still searches for some of our best cards in the deck. Nojiko here, just an East Blue target that bounces. This has always been a great card. It just hasn't had a spot in the deck recently because of better options. But now you don't have better options, so Nojiko is back on the table. Same with Mr. Hanger here. It's a decent card, right? It at least does what it needs to do, which is basically cycle your hand and mill, right? It's the same shit. Seth here now becomes very interesting because you're running all of these attackers that need to connect attacks. And Seth here says, on your turn, when your opponent activates a blocker or an event card, if your leader has the East Blue type, trash top 4 cards of your deck. So it becomes very good now because you have all these things that need to attack. So this just prevents them from using blocker or events, or if they do, you gain still value of that. We have 2 copies of Rush Usopp, which is Donix 1 when this character deals damage, trash 7 cards from your deck, but it has Rush, right? Really powerful card. Then we have Belmir, which is the same Donix 1. If you deal damage, trash 7 cards. But also on KO, you can trash 3 cards from the top of your deck. So this almost always gets value as well, unless you're going as something like blue. And then we have Seth, which is one of the better ones. This was run like even sometimes in standard lists. Donix 1, deal damage, trash 7 cards. On play, bounce a 3 cost or less. And then trash 2 cards from the top of your deck. So this like also always gets value, right? Because you play this, you bounce like a Kaya or maybe a Nami or a Nojiko or maybe even a Hanger. And then you trash 2 cards and you're already milling, right? And it's a 6k body, so it's easier to defend as well. And then we have Sorry I'm Dead. This card wasn't run before. I was going to start running it because it has an insane trigger, which is bounce an 8 cost or less to its owner's hand, which is one of the strongest triggers in the entire game. But the effect being a counter event, reveal the top card of your deck. If the real card has a cost of 4 or greater, return up to one of your characters to your hand. It's really not a good card, right? You take it like a gamble on hitting like something. We have no deck stacking in this deck either now because we're forced to play East Blue. So like you're not reliably using this ever. But if you really needed to, you can take the gamble of like maybe hitting one of these cards and but at least bouncing like a Kaya or something. But not a good card. This is going mainly here for the trigger and it being a searchable event. So it is here. It has an amazing trigger, right? So still worth it. Then we have Rubber Band of Doom, trash a card from your deck, plus 2k counter. And Gavel, which is plus 4k if you trash a card, and then trash 2 cards from the top of your deck. Sunday's Pilaf, just draw 2 cards, incredibly powerful card. And then 2 copies of 3000 Worlds to bottom deck to a character with a cost of 5 or less. So that is the deck we've got working with here. I think it's very cool. I think it's pretty interesting. Will it be able to compete? Maybe not. Maybe it will be able to. We will run a couple of games and we will see just how strong this deck is. All right, so we're going up against Koala. I don't know how this matchup is going to be. I'm not going to keep this hand. Wow, this hand is actually kind of good. What the fuck? Don't know how Nojiko is going to do in this matchup, but you can at least bounce their their hacks, right? No, you can't, because it's not original cost. You can't bounce anything in this deck, which is fucking horrendous. Okay, so this card is not doing anything. We do have at least some plays here, which is really nice. That's not a good card. I think we hanger here after we search. Let's grab the gavel. And let's put that on top. I think we're gonna hanger after this. Hanger, trash the event here, draw one. That's another gavel. I'm gonna Kaya here as well, I think. Yeah, I'm gonna trash the Nojiko and also the gavel, I think. Yeah, let's do that. And he's basically forced to swing into all my shit here, which is really good for us. No access to things like Snake Dance here is a little bit shitty. It's also not a good card to draw, but at least it's a good target for some of these things here. Hopefully he blocks here and pops my Kaya. That would be amazing. Oh, so wow, what a fucking guy. I'm gonna punish the shit out of that. Oh, he doesn't have a 2K? Okay, we're in a great spot. We're in a really good spot here. Okay. Because we can defend this, because he's going to play a 6 cost, so we can just throw an Apis for that. Yeah. So we're in a really good spot now. Him healing here also makes no sense. Like, you don't need to heal. He's playing this for the body. I probably wouldn't even discard cards. And look, he couldn't even play the Robin because we are under 5 cards, so he's losing value there as well. He's going to go at face. I'm just going to take that. Okay, so I think what we do here is throw another 6 at him because he doesn't have 2Ks, right? So this will like connect, most likely. Boom. That is incredibly nice. I'm going to drop a Kaya here. Pitching this and a hanger. And I'm thinking if I'm going to connect with this Nami here too. We're not really seeing our pieces here. Our character swingers. I could also drop a hanger here, but I don't think that's worth it. I think I'm just going to swing 7. Mill one more card. And then I'll probably pass. It seemed like he got a trigger there. That was a little bit worrying. But we're going to hard defend this Usopp here. It's going to be a dragon. Oh, Robin hits us now. I should have played the hanger. Pretty rough. Yeah, I should have paid more attention to the trash there. We'll trash the hanger and a Apis, I guess. He's gonna go face. Oh my god, he's crazy. Okay, but I think we're still in a decent spot here. Ooh, that is a really good draw, actually. Okay, so yeah, we're gonna start with a. Let's drop this first, actually. Then a 5K face. Because now if he wants to block, he'll lose value. He'll still have to mill. I wanted to drop the Zephyr here, but this is a Dawn X1, so I wouldn't actually be able to afford using the Zephyr. We're just going to go 10 face. And this should connect. If he blocks and counters, yeah, it's just going to connect. That's so nice. I still think we're not in a great spot. We haven't seen any Pilafs, which is really rough. We've milled 2 Pilafs. That's decent. That means there's still 2 left. 1 could be in life here. And if he's just going to keep ignoring my Usopp, that's really good for us. He is going to keep ignoring our Usopp here. I'm just going to take. I don't think there's anywhere where I die here. That's not a good draw, but we can pitch that with Gavel anyways. The thing is, I really want to keep my Usopp here for next turn. And I don't think he kills us. This is a 10. I don't think he kills us like at all, in any capacity here. Okay, that's annoying, but it's fine if you want to use 6 Dom for that. That does nothing to me. Because now you're 100% not killing me. We're just going to take this. That's not a great hit there. It's going to be 8. We're going to actually just gavel this away. Because we definitely do not need that. There goes our fucking Pilafs. Okay, we have 9 cards left here. We can make him trash 4 with this minimum. Because we have this out. That would put us at 5. We have 1 Pilaf guaranteed in the deck still, right? Yeah, we do. So an Appy search wouldn't actually be the end of the world. Appies would bring us to... Appies would bring us to... Let's see. So we... Appies, that's 1 card less, that's 8. And then Pilaf, that's 6 cards left in deck. And then this mills 4. We'll have to draw something off the Pilaf that's... can mill 2 cards. For, like... How much Dawn? For, like... Let's say attach 4, swing 9. He blocks. That's 4 cards. I think we have to go for the Appies play here. There's the Pilaf. I should have fucking stacked my deck. That was really bad. Yeah, I think we lose now. I should have stacked my deck there. That was a real bad choke. I mean, he might be able to just straight up counter this, which would be bad for us. He lets it hit. Okay, that was interesting. He could have... Yeah, I don't know. I guess he just didn't understand the game. Because if he blocks there... Like, he could have literally countered, and... Right? Because he could just go... Yeah, he could have countered so easily. And then he would have won. But I don't know. We'll take it, I guess. The deck did still do what it was supposed to do. It was pretty close. But, I mean, Nami games are almost always close, right? So, wasn't necessarily the worst thing. We're going up against an Enel here. I'll keep this hand. I think it's decent. Gonna have to do with how badly he can control the board here. But he's in a weird spot as well, because he wants to take life, but I'll make sure he doesn't want to take life. So we can actually kind of reverse the script on him here. We do have a play next turn. He might be able to remove, which is a little bit cringe. We'll see if he tries starving me. It's going to be a Shirahoshi. And he's not going to try star. Oh, wow. Pilaf trigger off the top. Do not mind if I do. Okay, I actually don't think this is Belmir here. Because we got this another Nami here. We're going to swing 1. Finding whatever this is. Garbage fucking card. I think I'm just going to play down the Zephyr and the Nami here. And I'm just going to have to be tapped out. We can next turn do either... We can Zeph back our Nami after it swings, which is really good. And then we can replay it. Or keep 1 down up for Rubber Band if we want to. I mean, hopefully this isn't like Gedatsu or something. Okay, it looks like it's not going to be some sort of removal. Unless this is Hino Bird Zap. I'll just take this hit as well. Gonna be Zeus. Interesting. And he's gonna go for the Zeph. Okay, so he's decided to leave. Okay, this is interesting. We're gonna definitely do our searches here. Grabbing another one of these shitty fucking cards. Can they give me some good cards of my searches, please? Thank you. This is really good, actually. That was a insane bottom. And then we have some couple options here. I think we're gonna Zephyr and bounce back one of these Namis. I could have bounced this as well, which is funny, but I don't think that's worth it. We'll drop that back down. Problem is these early turns I'm kind of forced to tap out, right? Which is really, really bad. But we do have access to like Usopp next turn. We could also set up a Belmir. You know, we have some options. He's going to swing 2k into that. I'll defend it. He seems like he doesn't want to swing into this with his leader. So we're going to try to force him to do that. He's going to get rid of our Seth, which is cringe, but could have been worse. Going to swing 6 into my Nami this time. Drop a Kikunojo. I can bounce that, actually. That's not bad. Yeah, so I guess I'll start with that. I'll bounce the Kikunojo. Swing 5k into the Zeus. Then we'll do a search. We'll grab a Sandy's Pilaf. Guess I'll use the Pilaf. I think that's better than establishing the Belmir. Because he's just going to be KO'd anyways. Question is, do I want to keep Dawn up this turn? I don't think so. I think I'm going to Pilaf again. Drawing into our 4th Pilaf there is incredible. We have 12 cards in hand. If I had a 2k here, I would 100% defend this. But I'm not going to. We're just going to take this hit from Enel here. Probably going to be some sort of Yamato play here. Yeah, no, he's okay. So it's gonna be 8 cost Katakuri, it seems. We're gonna take that. It was a little bit bad that I didn't have any 2Ks here, but fuck me in the ass, dude. Really? I'm not gonna use this. I think we're still fine though. I mean, we literally just like we play down this Seth. Did we not have a Seth? Oh, we played the Seth already, right? I think we just played this out and this is 7. We could totally play out 7 Dawn worth of cards here. Not have to worry about like Yamato will KO one of them, sure, but it's not anything other than that. It's not that deep. I think we play out these because he can't KO both of them when we'll swing into this Seth, this Zeus. I mean, sorry. We have all 4 of these shitty trigger cards here, which is really bad. Could have used one in this last life. Bounce the Dofi back. But at least we do have a decent amount of counter here. We're milling pretty fast, I'd say, and we do have so many resources here. We just need to make sure we're not using too many of our fresh cards first. And I'm actually gonna get rid of the Nojiko. I don't think I need it right now. Gonna be another 8, and that's gonna be my gavel time. I think we're in a good spot here, actually. Gonna be another one. Thank God I kept Dawn up for this second gavel. Lost a lot of cards out of hand there, but he's not dealing with my board, which is amazing. I do kind of fuck with bouncing this right now. Yeah, let's do that. That leaves me with 5 Dawn. I actually out of gavels. That's not great. I am kind of really low on counter. Maybe we just take the gamble with him blocking and getting Seth value. And we just draw with Pilaf or something. Because we are kind of getting bricked here. We could go for like an actual, like a finisher play here as well. If we had Nojiko left, but I don't. I mean, am I able to live one more turn here? It would be like 9, 10, 12, 9, 10, 12, something like that. I don't think I'm able to live that. Not if I don't draw into another gavel, which I do have 2 more gavels left. think that one's pretty clear though. See if he takes. He's gonna counter with an event, which is gonna be enough for me to mill. So that's nice. At least got that much. So at least got the 4 cards. Let's see what we can do here, because we can mill like 2 more with that, 1 more with that. That's 3. There's no way I go for the Usopp play here, right? Usopp, 1 Dawn, 2 Dawn, 7. I think I might have to go for the Usopp. Depends on what I hit. What did I mill with these for? Nothing of value. Ooh, actually, wait. I did a search. Have I done more than one search after I saw that Kaya? I think I might have double Kaya right here. Fuck, it was the second search. Okay, so that's not good. I think we lose now. We just don't have the counter here. But we do know that the next card is a Belmere, so we can reveal to bounce things at least. So these basically become 1k counters. Are you dead ass? I can only do it once, because then I bottom deck it. Nine cards left. Let's do one of these. This is not once per turn either, so if he blocks this or uses another event, he doesn't. Okay. Yeah, it's not good. Maybe you could run some blockers in this shit. And this is not going to help me anyways, because it's another Belmere on top. I think we just lose here, unfortunately. Not enough 2Ks. I've ended up milling like all my 2Ks. I have 2 Kayas like decently close to the top there. I needed him to like take this hit or something. Or maybe do like an Usopp or Seth play. I don't know. Didn't quite work out. And I think this is supposed to be a favorite matchup as well, which is even more embarrassing. But he's also playing weirdly. What the fuck is this? What do you mean double Dofi? He's caught me off guard with those. But yeah, I think if we have just had a little bit more gavels here, we could work things out. Because we have the Dawn, right? We just don't have the events in hand. Because we have literally 9 cards in hand. It's going to be 10, 10, 11. I guess I'll fucking use that. I don't know. That doesn't do anything for me. Oh. Was it not a Belmere on top? Or did I fuck that up already? Okay, well, I guess we'll gamble with this. Hitting a Kaya. Hitting a second Kaya. They were right there, man. So bad, dude. That's the gavel. Yeah, she's rough. I'll let Mao my ass. Yeah. Oh well. Alright, we're going up against Bonney here. Let's see if we can do anything. His hand is like so mid. I'm gonna mulligan. I think this is better. Oshiro, what the fuck am I looking at? Nojiko is really good in this matchup, right? Unless they establish a Itashigi. Can bounce Cavendish with this, even if he has Kosher out. I think next turn is just another peel off. Like I could establish a Ceph, I guess. But that doesn't really make any sense because I don't really have any swingers right now. So it doesn't really do anything. Yeah, we're just gonna take this hit. Okay, there's the Usopp. Now there's an argument to just play Ceph next turn. Yeah, let's get the Ceph out. think. We're going to 7. Yeah, let's get the Seth out and just pass. We can... Yeah, next turn we can go Usopp, swing 7 and still keep 1 Dawn up, which is pretty good. Because then we can defend him somewhat. And if he goes for the block, then that's bad for him. And if he counters, you know, that's also good. Then we're taking his hand size down. And then, like, as long as we can defend the Usopp for 1 turn, we can start doing peel off into things and get more defense that way. And we do also have 3,000 worlds and Nojiko, so we can control his board decently as long as he doesn't establish a Tashigi. Something like a 8-cost kid here would ruin our life, though. It's going to be another blocker with no effect. Okay, I have a card that says that you can't block, so something. We're just going to take that hit because we want to defend our Usopp for the next turn. Yeah, so let's just go for this. He's going to rest probably my Seth here. Yeah. But then he's going to have to counter this, right? He takes. Wow. Okay. So we are totally live right now. And if this sticks, which it totally can, because he probably wants to swing into this. If he swings into this, though, that's a little bit annoying. But we do have, like, double Nojiko to deal with these, or even just, like, a Seth. Fuck, that's annoying. I didn't think of that. That's really annoying, because he can swing into this still, and this still is not a threat. Super annoying. At least we can Nojiko that shit away. Maybe we even 3,000 worlds it, just to get rid of it completely. Um, 9 Dawn. I can bounce one of his blockers. I could do like decent board removal here, actually. I think that's the correct play. And then just go for like the Belmir establish. Now let's go for the peel off. Into another peel off. That's pretty fucking sweet. And we have defense enough to defend this Usopp here. Like I said, we fucking lose to an 8-cost kid. But like, if it's anything else, I think we're in a decent spot. The 8-cost kid would ruin us though. Because it means we basically don't get to connect anything. I mean, Seth, the 3-cost Seth would be pretty good. Well, actually, we only run 2, so there's none of that. This is bad for us too, but at least we now get to keep this. Let's leave a Nojiko behind here. I don't think I'm gonna need that anymore now that he's done this play. Okay, so 2 options here. Well, we need to deal with, because we don't have a second Seth, right? Like these Seths, which I probably should put in more. I gotta bounce these guys. So let's do that. Let's do like this. If I completely tap out, do I lose? I think so. Fuck, man. So we could Nojiko, swing like 7, but then we also basically tapped out. We could Nojiko and swing like 6, I guess. I don't think we Nojiko here. I think we keep the Nojiko. The thing is, the Seth still gives us value, right? Because he's still sticking on board and can swing next turn. I think we peel off and pass. That way we should live another turn, no matter what. Where are all fucking Gavels, dude? We haven't even milled them. Where the fuck are they? We should still live this turn, so I'm not really worried. And hopefully he goes like all in on trying to kill me. That would be great. I think, yeah. Hey, 10 is fine though, right? Gonna restand. He's gonna restand. Let's see. He can do 10. Like, I mean, you need to swing with something else as well. These are not gonna be enough. So it's 10, and then he would activate rest 2 more. It's 10, 10, 10, 10, 11. Right? Because he has 7. Ooh, it's 10, 10, 10, 12. Let's just take everything. Use that. Bounce this. Now he has no defense for next turn. Dude, I really hope he's going to go all out here. Oh, wait, it is 11. It's 10, 10, 10, 11. We can counter out of 11, right? Oh, he's going to replay that. And the Koshiro? Fuck. Oh, my God. Ew. What the fuck? Now he's tapped out. So Bonney's not going to do anything against this. We still are missing a way to deal with. Doesn't even swing with that. Okay. 19 cards left. He has all the blockers. So we will not be connecting anything right now. Yeah, we really could have used another Seth. This Seth is really good. It should probably be a 4-off then, huh? Can I win without connecting hits here? I don't think so. We're going to go to try and live one more turn. We need 4 active Dawn. So let's do it like this. I mean, you should just block this, right? You don't get punished by blocking at all. Let's see, we have 15 cards. That's 1. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I mean, it's nowhere near enough. We only have 1 real 2K. This is gonna be close, I think. I don't think we live. I think if we get a gavel from life, there's a good chance we live. But without that, it's not gonna cut it, I don't think. Too many 1Ks, man. This deck needs way more 2Ks. Or more counter events. It's just not... This deck's just lacking shit, right? I don't know why he's thinking so hard about it. It's just a fucking... Just take the damn block. Also, did we see 1 Kaya all that game? I think we did. It's rough because this card is so needed right now. When the deck is so bad, you need to be able to have this so you can mill while still filing your pieces. Thank God Kaya is East Blue. Thank God Kaya is East Blue. I don't know what he's thinking about here. Like, you could counter and you can block. Either way, you're not... as long as you're not taking the hits, I think you're in a good spot. Like, maybe this turn should have just been like swing like no Jiko and then play like another Usopp. That way I could have connected 1 more hit maybe. Because like I no Jiko one of these and then I go like... But he has 7 cards in hand. Like, there's just no way. I haven't been able to put enough pressure on him. What is he doing? Like, I'm sorry, but there's like no way you're thinking this hard about your options right now. Because okay, so he can swing. What can he swing? He can put everything on here. That is 16, right? 16 3 times. So we take 1 of those. And then 16, we can... This is 9, 11, 13, 15, 16, 17. Okay, and then we've used everything in our hand that is good counter. So he'll just swing 16 again, which will mean if we draw a gavel from life, we can go 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Yeah, we're short no matter. Like, a peel-off trigger maybe can save us? We don't have more peel-offs, do we? No. Damn. Okay, so I don't think there's maybe like a bounce trigger to bounce Kaya back could also work, right? Oh, but then we don't get the gavel from life. So no, even with a gavel from life here, I don't think we win. But that would be if he just like even if that's if he does put everything on here. I'm just gonna check here. All right, it seems like something's fucking lagging here, but I did the math right, and we can't live. Like even if this is a gavel, which is not, it's absolutely dog shit, nothing. Um, yeah, this deck is not quite it. It's losing even to the slower decks, which is pretty fucking bad. All right, so Postman Nami is clearly not very good. I do believe though that they will print some sort of East Blue support, whether it's just in the form of like a 2K or even like just one more sort of counter event, because we're really short on events, right? Like the fucking we're forced to play the trigger event just so that the event searcher can consistently hitch things. But it is something that has potential in a future where there is support. So I wouldn't write off Nami completely out of the entire game. I think they want it to be a more balanced deck and also want them to be able to design cards more easily in the future. That's why they did what they did, not because they fucking hate Nami and they want Nami gone forever. So I do believe there's going to be support in the future for this promo Nami. Um, if you enjoyed this video, don't forget to leave a like and subscribe as well. It helps me out a ton and it helps you see my videos when they are released as well. Other than that, don't forget to check out Cardmarket in the description down below. It helps me out a ton if you check that, press that link before going shopping. And I will see you in the next video. Peace.